Hey guys, it's Tuesday, so we have a new video today. Thanks those of you that watched yesterday, and there were about half of us did the questions on ReadWorks. That was really, really awesome to see. If you did not do them yesterday for whatever reason, they'll still be up there, and you can go back. And it's just kind of a different thing that you can do that we'll be learning about in class when we go back to school. So some of the things that are going to lead towards the Revolutionary War. It is Tuesday. I did not do my crazy hair. I didn't really know what to do for that, but I did wear my school colors, so I've got my Lakeview shirt on, so representing our Tuesday Spirit Day. Wednesday's Spirit Day is dressed like an old person, so that should be interesting. Again, I don't know what I'll do for dressed like an old person, but we will figure that out. Okay, so again, today we'll read a chapter from Ms. Hall as a Goofball, and then at the end I'll tell you kind of what the plan for Tuesday is for those of you that are doing the assignments in Google Classroom. Okay? So we will read chapter 7. I think it's short enough we'll just read one, or long enough we'll just read one chapter. Let's check. Yeah, about 8 pages, so perfect. Okay, this chapter is called Gross, Disgusting. When I got to school the next day, the weirdest thing in the history of the world was going on. All the kids in my class were out on the grass talking to Ms. Hall. Even Mr. Cooper was out there. He was wearing overalls and some shovels and holding some shovels and rakes. "What's going on?" I asked. "Are we digging for gold?" "No," Ms. Hall replied. "We're planting a garden." "What?" Ms. Hall told us to start digging and hoeing and raking the dirt so she could plant seeds for the garden. It was hard work. "How much are we getting paid for this?" I asked, leaning on my shovel. "Your pay is the joy that will come from growing your own food," said Ms. Hall. "Ugh, growing food is disgusting. Why would anybody want to eat something that came out of the dirt?" "Aren't there laws against this?" said Alexia as she wiped her forehead with her sleeve. "We worked for 1,100,000 hours in the garden. I thought I was going to die." And there's the picture for this page. Working in the garden. That's when the weirdest thing in the history of the world happened. Suddenly, the school bus pulled up to the curb. Well, that's not the weird part. The school bus pulls up to the curb every day. The weird part is what happened next. "Bingle boo," hollered our bus driver, Mrs. Cormel. "Limpus cadoodle." That means hello and have a seat. Mrs. Cormel is not normal. She invented her own language. "Where are you taking us?" Alexia asked as we climbed on the bus. "You're going on a field trip," she said. "Yay!" everybody shouted. Field trips are cool. One time we went to a museum that had an exhibit called The World of Poop. "Where is this field trip?" I asked Mrs. Cormel. "We're going to a farm," she replied. "What?" "Farms are boring. All they have there are plants and animals." We drove 1,100,000 miles. Miss Hall told us that from now on, all the fruits and veggies we get for lunch will be coming from local farms. We got a tour of the farm, and Ms. Hall explained how they grow spinach, carrots, green beans, and other veggies. What a snooze fest. At the end of the tour, Ms. Hall showed us how to milk a cow. It was gross. I can't believe milk comes out of a cow. I thought it came out of a supermarket. I'm never going to drink milk again. By that time, we were all getting hungry for lunch, and you'll never believe what was in the parking lot at the farm. It was a food truck. Food trucks are trucks that have food in them, obviously, so they have the perfect name. Food trucks are cool. Everybody knows food tastes way better when it comes from a truck. Miss Hall said we could order anything we wanted and she would pay for it. I ran over to the window of the food truck so I'd be first in line. "I'll have a hot dog," I said. "We have tofu dogs," said the lady. "This is a vegetarian food truck." "What?" Me and the rest of the Veggie Haters Club sat down at the picnic table and pulled out the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches we brought from home. "You know, Arlo," Andrea said as she walked by munching a stalk of celery. There's a picture of the food truck. The vegetarian food truck. "Peanut butter and jelly is vegetarian." "It is not," I said. "It is too," said Andrea. "It doesn't have meat in it, does it?" Andrea smiled the smile she smiles to let everybody know that she knows something that nobody else knows. She thinks she is so smart because she's a member of the PAC. That's the Principal Advisory Committee, a group of nerds who get to boss around the principal. Miss Hall came over to our table. She had a knife in one hand and a big cucumber in the other. "Hey," she said, "do you know what really goes well with peanut butter? Cucumbers. They have lots of vitamins and minerals, and they're good for your skin and heart. You can slip a slice of cucumber into your sandwich and you won't even taste it." "No, thank you," I said. "We hate veggies." A cucumber is 96% water, dollface, said Miss Hall, so it's hardly like eating a veggie at all. You know, that cucumber doesn't look half bad, Ryan said. Try it, Ryan, said Miss Hall, cutting off a slice of cucumber for him. Don't do it, Ryan, I shouted. Just take one bite, said Miss Hall, handing it to him. It won't kill you. Stay strong, Ryan, I yelled. It looks so good, Ryan said as he took a slice of cucumber. You're a founding member of the Veggie Haters Club, Alexia hollered. I assume I'm about to eat the cucumber. Ryan looked at me. I looked at Alexia. Alexia looked at Michael. Michael looked at Neil. Neil looked at Ryan. Ryan opened his mouth. I thought you were loyal, shouted Michael. Ryan put the cucumber slice in his mouth. No! All the members of the Veggie Haters Club screamed. Ugh, gross. Disgusting. Ryan ate the cucumber. Hey, this is good, Ryan said. Then he took another bite. Then he asked for another slice. Ms. Hall smiled. I knew Ryan would crack. He'll eat anything. One time he ate a piece of the seat cushion on the school bus. It was only a matter of time before he ate a veggie. You are officially kicked out of the Veggie Haters Club, I announced angrily. Take your cucumber and leave. Look down. Ha, made you look down. So it says look down right here, and then at the bottom it says ha, made you look down. That's the end of the chapter. All right, and so we have a couple, I think just 2 or 3. Yep, tomorrow we'll do chapter 8, and then Thursday we'll do chapter 9, and then Friday we'll do chapter 10, and I think that's the last chapter. Yeah, it looks like it. So we'll finish it Friday, and then next week we'll start another book. Okay, the plan for today. So again, if you didn't do the article from yesterday, please make sure that you read that and then answer the questions. There's only 5. It doesn't take super long, but it is going to give you some information about what we're going to do in social studies when we go back to school. But for today, I would like you to, again, do ExactPath for 10-15 minutes to kind of get that warm-up in. I know ExactPath isn't the most fun thing, but it's only 10-15 minutes, and it's going to keep you... The nice thing about ExactPath is it's keeping your skills where you're at, so you're able to make progress from where you're at. So do that, and then read for 20-25 minutes again. A couple of you guys sent or your parents sent emails of you guys, pictures of you guys reading, so that was really, really cool to see. So make sure that you're reading. I'll be reading this afternoon as well. And then the next 2 things, we're going to do a little bit of writing today. So you're going to do a quick write. And the quick write that you're going to do, and you can do it on a piece of paper, you can do it on a computer. So it'll be on Google Classroom, and if you want to just create like a doc like we normally do, you can do your quick write on there, and the topic will be on there as well. The topic's going to be something about what you've been doing in the last week and a half since we haven't been at school. So kind of talking about what you've been doing at home. So that'll be your quick write. So again, you'll set a timer for 5 minutes. You'll write for your first 5 minutes. You'll stop. You'll take a break, and then you'll come back and you'll write your second 5 minutes. So if you want to write it on paper, that's fine. If you want to type it and put it in Google Classroom and show me what you did, that's awesome too, because I love reading your guys' writing. Okay, and then the last thing is from the article yesterday, so in the ReadWorks article, you're going to go back to it. So you'll have to go back to the Monday article, and I'll probably link it to today's assignment as well, so you don't have to go back to different assignments in Google Classroom. But you're going to choose 5 words from that article that you didn't know. You're going to write them down, and you're going to write their definitions. So again, you can do that on paper, or you can do that, create an assignment in Google Classroom and type them on the computer, whichever one you'd rather do. So 5 words. I know in the article there were 3 vocabulary words, so you can use those vocabulary words and then just find 2 more. But you're going to write down the word and the definition. So if you remember our word work packets, our choices packets, it's going to be kind of like day 2 where you had to write the word, write what you thought the definition is, and write the definition. But for this one, you don't need to write what you thought the word was. Just write the word and then what the actual definition is. And that'll be it for today. All right. Thanks for watching and making sure that you're staying on top of your studies. Again, I miss you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow. See ya.